Hey, this is Tony Denny. This is my video for my lesson for Edse 652. The focus student who we've all been writing IEP goals for and a PLAF for is Robert. This lesson will be addressing one of Robert's reading goals. His reading goal was to improve his level of comprehension, and one of his objectives was he would do that by being able to identify the main theme or the main point of a text, and then also note multiple details about that text. So he's going to be kind of being able to gain some understanding by knowing what's going on. I don't have a classroom, obviously. This is what I got, so I don't have real students. So I will at times be jumping in and out of the lesson. At times when the students would be talking, I will talk to you about what I would be doing if I really had students. So just kind of bear with me on that, please. Other than that, we'll jump right in. Alright everyone, thank you guys all for being here today. Before we get started on today's lesson, I want to take a minute and check in with everyone, see how you guys are doing. We'll just go around the room real quickly. You don't have to say a whole lot, but I just want you to rate your day at a scale of 1 to 10. 1 would be you're in a terrible mood, you don't want to be here, don't talk to me. A 10 would be I'm out of the world, excited, I'm pumped to be here, and I'm ready to go. Sally, you could start. Alright, so we go around the room. I would rate my day as well, so I could be kind of part of the group, build, little relationship building. And then we'll jump into the lesson. Alright guys, before we start, as always, I want to show you guys what we're going to be working on today. Can one of you guys read this for me? Yeah, thank you. It says, after the lesson I will know what main ideas and details are, and I'll be able to find these in a text. And then also the standard will be posted on the wall as well, or on the whiteboard, which I don't have a whiteboard. Alright, thank you for reading that. So yeah, today, like we just said, we're going to be talking about what main ideas and details are. Does anyone have any ideas about what a main idea is? I facilitate a discussion about main ideas, and I provide examples. We've been reading the book Edse, which is a companion book to Nim's Island. So I could relate main ideas to things we were reading about in previous chapters, so they would kind of get some sense. And then I'd also ask them what they know about details. And then I could also connect them to details within the text. So we're going to continue reading this book, and as we go through it, I want all of you to think about what is the main idea of the chapter we're going to be reading, chapter 2, and some details that kind of support the main idea. How do you know that's the main idea? I just want you to think about that as I read, and then afterwards we'll have a chance to discuss it and work on an activity that will kind of help us figure them out. Jack sat on Selkie's rock for a long, long time, staring out at the empty sky. He felt as if a part of his world had vanished. With Alex's plane and he had been left behind, he reread the letter he'd found on the beach. Dear Alex, I'm glad the materials I organized for the supply ship were useful. And I'm not going to keep reading, but I would read the chapter and allow the students to listen and just be thinking about what the main ideas and the details are. Alright, so thank you all for listening. You guys did a nice job of paying attention. I know it got a little long for some of you guys, but you did a nice job sticking through it. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to hand out a worksheet. I want you to make sure you write your name on the top. And this is a worksheet that will help you identify what the main idea of the chapter is, as well as 3 details. So when you think you know what the main idea is, write it in this circle. And then when you can come up with 3 ideas or 3 details that support the main idea, you can write it 1 in each of these boxes. If you can't come up with 3, that's okay. Come up with as many as you can. Some of you guys might come up with more than 3, and that's okay. So I pass this out to everyone. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to work on this individually, and then we will move on to something else. So now I would time it using real time, and I give them a warning when they had 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Alright, thank you guys for all for filling out your sheet. Looks like most of you guys were able to fill it out. Some of you guys need a little bit of help, but that's perfect. Now I want you to turn to your elbow partner. Elbow partner, remember, is the person sitting closest to either one of your elbows. And I want you to share your ideas with that person. We'll take about 3 minutes to do that. You guys can help each other complete each other's worksheets. If there's some spots that people missed, this would be a good time to get them all filled in. So I would do this, and I would walk around and help out as needed, and monitor the students' progress informally also. Alright, thank you guys all for doing that. Does anyone want to share what they think one of the main ideas of the chapter was? Alright, John? Nim's having a bad day? Yeah, I think that'd be a very good main idea for this chapter. So I'd write it down on here. This would ideally be on the smart board, but as you can see, I don't have one. Does anyone agree with that Nim's having a bad day? Is that a main theme of the chapter? Or main idea of the chapter? Does anyone have any other main ideas? I think this is a pretty good one. Now details. Can someone provide a detail about why Nim's having a bad day? What is some things that have happened to her today that have made today so bad for her? Yep, she made Alex cry. Very good. And you guys, if you still haven't filled out these boxes, now would be a great time to fill it in. Anyone else? Robert. Alex left the island? Yep. That'd be another one. Good job. And how about one more? Can someone else tell me one more detail that will support the idea that Nim's having a bad day? What else happened in the chapter that was bad? Yep, someone stole her seal. Her seal was seal napped. Sorry, seal was taken. Alright, so this will be hanging on the board, on the whiteboard. It would have the main idea and then 3 details that support that idea laid out, as a visual cue for all the students. So now I'm going to review the lesson and preview tomorrow's lesson. Alright guys, thank you guys everyone. Can, real quick, one person summarize what a main idea is? Josh. Yep, it's the main point the author's trying to tell us. Very good. How about details? Robert, thank you for putting your hand up. Yep, you're right. There are things that support the main idea, or things that prove that that's right. Good job, guys. I think you guys have a pretty good grasp on this. What we're going to do tomorrow, we're going to continue reading the book Nim at Sea. We'll move on to the next chapter. And you guys are going to be able to work to identify the details in the next chapter as well. We're really going to work on kind of hammering home the importance of finding details with the text, because it really will help with you guys understanding. I think all you guys really understand what happened in this chapter because of this. Nim had a bad day, and you know why she was having a bad day, and that's what we're trying to get at. So, great job, guys. Thank you all for listening. Go enjoy lunch. I'm going to step out. Thank you guys all for listening to me. I hope you guys get a chance to review my PLAF and goals and lesson plan. And any feedback is always appreciated. Thanks, guys. Bye.